Okay, I'm not going to do much talking, but if you're tired of buying salt pods for your Navage nose, whatever, washer, then you're going to have to bypass a couple of switches they have to stop it from working when you don't have a salt pod inside. Alright, one of them is right here. That has to be pushed up, and it will trigger this to be pushed down. It's a little mechanism in there that makes it to where this will go down. Another one is this little button here. That has to be pushed down. So both of those have to happen for it to work properly. Alright, pretty simple. Not going to say much from here, but you need to take off everything. Four screws. Alright, I had a knife earlier that I used. This probably worked too. First, pull those out, pull that off. And this is only the second time I'm messing with it, so bear with me. Make this little catch in there. That's all that has to be done, is to separate it. And should, once you get one side, pull it apart. And the little catch right there that hooks onto this side. There's one on the other side too. One inside there that catches on this side. So you want to get that. Don't want to break it. There it goes. Alright. So pretty much goes like that. Alright. First thing you want to do is to get this mechanism taken care of, which that's the trigger lock, keeps the trigger from being pushed in. And that I've already taken care of earlier, but this will just pull apart. Alright. And this little piece went on the end of this right here. And what it does is if that thing's not pushed down, this thing will hit and block it from going in. So it's a little stop for this thing. I cut that off, take a little knife. All I did was use a utility knife and this blade, and I just cut it, and it went right through it pretty quick. And now there's no stop for the trigger. Alright. The other one is this little push down. Now, if you don't want to go any further, you don't have to, but you're going to have to put in one of these each time. But not with the liquid, just a blank one. And it'll work every time. So, but if you don't want to deal with these blank ones either, then there's one more step you need to do. Now on that little button down here, it slides back and forth, up and down. And it slides up and down on this and presses this little trigger that's down inside there. So it pushes down on this little silicone sealant, and that's what allows the motor to come on. So what you want to do, and there may be a better glue or there may be a better way for it, but get it lined back up and Alright, get some glue, and that's it right there. That has to be pushed down. And what happens is, I don't know if you can see it or not, but that little button pushes this very little, just a little bit down. That's it. So, what you want to do, take a little super glue, dab it right there. It's a little chilly, the glue's thick. Alright, that little glue there. Be liberal with it. Alright. Put your blank in. Close it. Alright, so it's closed and it's pushing down right now. When that glue dries, it won't be able to come back up. So it'll always be pushing down. And you're done. Got to put it back together. Oh, hold up. Wrong. Okay. Yeah, it's going to work now. Like I said, it's only my second time of doing this, so I'm still learning too. But it's fairly simple. I just got tired of dealing with those salt pods, and about done with the ones that came with it. And I'm not going to buy any more. It's too expensive. So I figured I'm pretty handy. I'll figure it out. Alright. You have to give that glue time to dry. But once it does, you shouldn't have to use the plastic piece anymore, the empty salt pod. Oh no. Uh-oh. Didn't push that together good enough. There we go. Like I said, it's a little chilly. Hands are shaking. But it's not noisy out here. My kids are real noisy on the inside. That's it. Thanks for watching.